gorgeous beauties. Today I'm doing a tag. I was tagged by the beautiful April Athena, which I will link down below, to do the beauty scenario tag. And when I watched her, I loved this tag. I thought it was really fun, and so I decided to do it. And actually, a lot of you have been tagging me on, I'm getting the pictures off my phone, have been tagging me, well, have been telling me on Twitter that I was tagged and that you wanted to see me do this tag. So I'm going to bring it to you. And anytime you want me to do a tag, make sure that you let me know, because I love doing tags. I think it's a great way to get to know me a bit more and to maybe learn about me in different ways a bit more. So I thought it was a lot of fun. Don't mind my hair. This is called I Went to the Beach Yesterday, and I washed it when I came home, didn't do anything with it, and this morning it looks like a lion. So let's get into it. The first question is, you have to get rid of all your foundations and only keep one high-end and one drugstore. Which do you keep? For high-end, if you know me, you know I'm going to pick my Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's just a tried and true. I've been wearing this for years, and it was really a toss-up between this and the Makeup Forever HD. The reason why I picked this one is because this is the foundation I wear when I film for Laura in the kitchen. So I had to go with that one. And then for drugstore, I am choosing the Revlon Age Defying Firming and Lifting Makeup. I love this. This is probably my favorite drugstore foundation right now. It used to be the Revlon Color Stay, which I still love, but I like the finish of this a little bit more. The next question, let's see, I love this. You go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach the subject or ignore it completely? This kind of depends on like how the interview is going. If I'm being interviewed by someone that we just kind of hit it off really well and she's a lot of fun, and I probably would just tell her, because I would hate to walk around all day with lipstick on my teeth and no one tell me. But if she was like, I don't know, if she was really intimidating, I probably wouldn't say, because I'd be nervous. 3, you're not feeling yourself and you need a pick-me-up lipstick. Which do you go for? When I'm not feeling myself, I don't go for a lipstick. When I'm not feeling myself, I usually just like to go take a nice shower, wash my hair, and just put on some really good moisturizer and a lip balm. So I would probably pick a lip balm because my lips are dry all the time, so I feel so much better when I put on a lip balm. And the one I would choose is the Smith's Strawberry Lip Balm. This is the one I would choose. This always makes me feel good because it smells good and makes my lips feel really good. It's not too slick. It's exactly what I like. Question number 4. This is a good one. If you go back in time for a day to your teenage years, how would you do your hair and makeup differently? First of all, I would probably not experiment with my hair so much. Second of all, I would, if I can actually find a picture of what I'm talking about, I will insert it here. I think I have a picture of me and my sister. I was about 18 or so, and then my sister was around 5 or 6. When I was around that age, I had on short, like a bob, and it was like an auburn color. I don't know if you can really see it well in the picture because there's a filter on it. But back in the day, it was like the popular thing to wear really, really nude lips. And we used to wear concealer on our lips because it was like the perfect nude. And we used to outline our lips really harsh. So if I can find that picture, I will insert it here, because that's what I would definitely go back to change. I would put concealer under my eyes and not on my lips, and I would wear blush. I only used to wear bronzer, didn't used to wear blush. I would wear blush, and I would definitely not outline my lips so harshly. 5, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length pixie lot hair cut, but they hear you wrong and give you a pixie haircut. Do you A, smile, say thank you and leave, call your mom and cry hysterically? B, cry in the car and things get awkward. No, cry in the chair, excuse me, and things get awkward. Or C, complain to the manager and demand a refund. If anyone knows my mother, you know that if I call and cry about something that happened, she would yell at me and tell me that I should have done something right then and there. So knowing me, I probably would look at myself in the mirror, cry hysterically, and if things get awkward, oh well, I know it's only hair and hair grows back, but I would cry in the chair. In fact, it has happened to me where once I went to get my hair highlighted, and I had on brown hair. I had brown hair at this point. My hair wasn't black, and I wanted some like light caramel highlights. Instead, my highlights were so blonde that it like fried off pieces of my hair, and when she was blow drying it, I could see the blonde, like how blonde it was. I'm talking like straight up bleach. and I believe she was new, and this was years ago. This was about 8 or 9 years ago. And I started like hysterically crying in the chair because my hair, I've always had really healthy hair, and this was like fried pieces of hair. It was terrible. 6, your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break and you have 1 hour to pack. Which do-it-all palette do you pack in your makeup bag? This is an easy one. I would definitely go with my Smashbox Photo Op Mega Palette. I love this. I don't hear people talk about this very much, but it's amazing. It has everything you need. It's got eyeshadows, blushes, highlighters, some cream, lipstick. It's got your, what is it? It's got your, what is this called? Eyebrow powder, and I mean enough eyeshadows you could do any look you wanted with this. I don't know if this is still available, but I know that Smashbox has different different kinds of palettes that are very similar to this now. I bought this a couple years ago, and I brought this with me to Italy a couple years in a row, and I just absolutely love it. So this is what I would pack because it's got everything I need in here. 7, your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everyone's safe, but your beauty stash has been raided. What's the product you really hope it's safe? Now, I watched April's video, and to be honest, I've only watched her video on this with this tag. I didn't watch anyone else's, and I completely agreed with what she picked for this question. That would be my makeup brushes, because I have, like her, so many makeup brushes that I love, and they're all not from one set. Some are from Sigma, some are from Real Techniques, some are Bobbi Brown, some are Sephora, some are MAC, my beauty blender, Laura Geller, some Laura Mercier. I mean, I have brushes from all over the place, and to get my collection back to where I like it, it would probably take forever and cost a lot of money, because I would have to buy a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it would just be too much. I don't think that would be the one thing that I would hope no one touched. This is the last question. It's number 8. It says your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in an awful condition. Do you A, just pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same? Well, to be very honest, I have never lent my makeup to anyone. The only thing I lent is, I think, a lip gloss to a girlfriend of mine, but I just told her to keep it because I had a backup of it. I had another one. As close as I am with some of my girlfriends, I consider them like family. I don't know that I would just I've let them borrow clothes, I've let them borrow shoes, but makeup is a little more like sanitary and things like that. So usually I don't really lend makeup. I do their makeup for special events. But in the event that I let them borrow my makeup and it came back ruined, I would probably, in the nicest way, be like, dude, what happened here? And that's, I don't know, I probably wouldn't take it back if it was ruined. I'd probably like keep it. That's a really hard one for me to answer, because I can never foresee that actually happening. But in the event that they returned it and it was damaged, then I would probably just tell them to keep it, and but ask them what happened, because I would be curious. If they dropped the bag and everything shattered, I get it. It's happened to me. It's an accident. It is what it is. But if they like destroyed it for whatever reason, I would want to know why, probably. And I like to think that I have the kind of relationship with my girlfriends that can be really honest with each other, and I don't worry about hurting their feelings with things like that, and they don't worry about hurting my feelings with silly things like that. So I would just want to know what happened. So that is the tag. I hope that you have found this fun, and let me know what your questions were to this tag down below. I would love to do more tags, so if you would like to tag me in some tags, please do. If there's any summer tags going around, let me know. I would love to do that, and I would also love to do the Closet Confidentials tag. I think that would be a lot of fun as well. So let me know if you would like to see those, and anything else you would like to see this week. I will most likely, instead of uploading my weekly favorites tomorrow, because it is the end of the month, I will upload my July favorites on Tuesday most likely, but you never know. It could be tomorrow, it could be Tuesday. You never know. Thank you for watching, and I will see you really soon. Bye!